Hello. Hi. Hi. We are live today. Hello. Hi. Wow. I'm so close to going to sleep. You don't understand. Hello. Hi. Howdy. Welcome. Hello. Okay, are we ready to get started? It's been a while since I got gussied up for a stream, so nobody mentioned the obvious, okay? I might have gone overboard. Wait. No one say anything. Okay. I forgot. You would have heard that like 3 times over. Whoopsies. Oh shit, wait, where are you guys? The gasp. Where the fuck are you? Huh, there you go. Can I make you bigger though? Big. Hello. Hi. Hello. How's everyone? Tis me today. Yeah. We're liking the lighting. I'm liking the lighting. I'm digging the lighting. The lighting is my vibe. Lighting is my vibes. What's going on with you guys? How's your day been? Victor Ducky is never not funny. Oi. This is my husband. How dare you talk to my husband like that? Just woke up, but yesterday was nice. I'm glad. How'd you sleep? I haven't slept yet, so I'm very much so itching to go to bed. This is gonna be a short stream. I just wanted to yip yap. I wanted to yip my yapper. You know? I wanted to yip my yapper. I wanted to run my gab. It's a nice day, but hot minute since I saw you. I know, crazy. I want to show off my new Daki. No, this Daki I believe was made by the lovely and wonderful Kai Saikoda of Idol, our cousin. I haven't used it too much, but it makes me really happy. So, you know. Be sure to share much love. I believe this was made by Miss Kai Saikoda. She has a Wolverine one, I think. And memory serves. And memory serves. Yeah. Cousin fist bump. Oh my gosh, were you guys there this morning for the Tarkov stream? I know some of you were. It was really fun. It was on Miss Puma Pon's channel. That's where I was this morning. Actually, technically, it was only 4 hours ago. Had to work sadly? That is sad. You were there? I saw you there. OMG Victor. He has been gone a while, huh? Reunited with my husband. But yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking so much lately. It's why my head's so big. Who bought the Wawa? I don't know what you're talking about. You shut the fuck up. You know what you're talking about. Heaven forbid a lady invest in a push-up bra. Heaven forbid a lady do that. To look nice. Just for her husband. Heaven forbid. Thank you for the robots, by the way. I appreciate it. Eh? Miss Tarawa? Wait, hold on. Is it... Chaos! It's chaos! Chaos! It's Terra 404. A V4 Mirai is 4th generation Voltaire. The glitch you don't want to kick. Chaos! That's how she talks. That's how she laughs, no? I'm pretty sure that's pretty close to how she laughs. Sander! No, not slander. I think I did a pretty good. I think I did a pretty good job, actually. I think I did very good. Don't sue! Don't sue! How else am I going to be able to do other things with you? What? You do. You kind of do. Oh, Terrahoge, wait. Terrahoge, wait. Terrahoge, wait. Terrahoge, wait. Gas! I'm Terra 404. I'm Terra 404. The glitch you don't want to kick. And by kick, I don't mean in real life. I mean your game. I'm also with Mirage One only Imoto. Your ego is as big as you. Okay. What's wrong, Tara? What's wrong? Is something wrong, Miss Official Imoto of V4 Mirai's 4th generation Hotel of V4 Mirai specifically? Is something wrong? Eh? Is something wrong, Miss Lady? You're being bullied! I'm being bullied! Wait, I didn't do the kitty, yeah, you kitty. See, now I've accomplished all of Terra's traits. I've done it. I've become Terra 404. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Is that not how she sounds? Is that not how she sounds every time? What do you mean? That sounds like a personal problem. Personally... I love my gym mate Terra 404, you know? That's why my impression's so accurate. But hello everyone. This is my villain arc. You weren't on one already? She's my 53s. She loves me, guys. She really does. But I thought you were a super secret hidden boss already. What? Hello. Well, how about the being a super secret villain boss, huh? Oh my goodness, you guys really like the Lyco clip, huh? I mean, to be fair, I like it too. Hold on, he's just not in frame. It makes me feel a little insecure. Just, oh, can I do an impression of Tara doing an impression of me? Hi, I'm Barbara Quack. Hi, I'm Barbara Quack. I'm Barbara Quack. Was that accurate? See, that's how you talk. Oh my god, I love you so much. See, she doesn't have a voice, so I silenced her. She doesn't have the ability to say no. No, it's cyberbullying. She doesn't have the ability to say that. I took that away from her. Because really, does she deserve it? Just comment on Victor? How is she supposed to comment on, huh? Huh? She's so tiny. Tiniest of V4 Tiniest pipsqueak of V4 A step stool, more like a step ladder. I'm sorry, Tara. I love you. Are you like equal height on a better day? No. I tower over her. It's true. The confidence she has that I can't talk back. What? No, I always have this level of confidence. I'm just kind-hearted enough not to fight back with you on stream. You wanna play a high stress game? Terror 4 will come out. Not the terrifying, spooky terror 404. I'd pay good money to see that. What are you gonna do, Pipsqueak? Huh? You're gonna go D. Is that what you're gonna do? You go D. Okay, have eyebrows, fight me. Ooh, so much peeved if I. That G was really Terra-like. Thank you. I like to imagine I have spent enough time with her to have some of her mannerisms down. I wish I could say the same for others, but not enough. I don't think I have. You're right. I don't think I have enough of your mannerisms down. Which is really a shame. I really should have more. I should be able to impersonate you better by now. That's what she wants. Oh, I don't. You're right too. I don't spend enough time with you. Oh, she loves me. Look at that. She put a little heart in everything. It's on my stream. She put a little heart in everything. She loves me, guys. It's crazy. My Jimmy. To be fair, Tara has chicken voice. She go, wait, how does the chicken sound? I was gonna go, that doesn't sound right. It goes, something like that, right? Is that not how the chicken sounds? Tara can bring back the old. She could do that. But then who would sit down and play with her for 12 hours of Marvel Rivals on a losing streak? time we were recording your impression of the chicken. Why do you need that as blackmail material? Yeah, I can. Wow. Oh, you have Lycos? Ooh, I didn't know she did one for the collection. I see. Understandable. I don't remember what I wanted to talk about today. I think I just wanted to say hi. I also think I had something I wanted to talk about today when I decided I was gonna stream today like a week ago. But now that I'm here, I think I thought I would have gone to sleep. But I didn't go to sleep between Don't Starve and... what is it? I didn't sleep between now... No, not now. Don't Starve and Tarkov. So like, I didn't go to sleep between Tarkov and now. So I think I was planning on going to sleep before Tarkov. And now that I haven't, I think I just want to bother you for a hot minute. Matchmaking simulator? What's that? You need to get some decent sleep. That's what tonight's for, Shilly Billy. That's what tonight's for. As you can see, I have my Victor. I have my Victor Daki. And I have... hold on. Chat rate the fit. Fit check. Chat rate the fit. Chat rate the fit. Fit go crazy? Fit go crazy, yes or no? Chat, fit go crazy, yes or no? 10 of 10 fit? Okay, cool. Chat go crazy? Alpha go crazy? Alpha go... Ubazonga? I thought so. It sucks that... I only remembered I could gussy up recently. Gonna go gnarly? Is my outfit gnarly? Thank you. I'm tempted to call Tarkov Oh, I see now. That makes sense. Yeah, if you don't know, when we were playing Tarkov, I think we spent most of our time in a matchmaking. We spent 20 minutes. And it was my fault entirely. Because by the time Poma and I were at the 10-minute mark, she's like, alright, is my Starbucks gonna get here first? Or is my... Nani? Or is the matchmaking gonna happen first for this round, right? And what ended up happening was the fucking... This actually looks yabai. Hold on, I need to zoom out. Sorry, I didn't realize how yabai it looked. Hold on. The fucking drink got here faster. Mind you, the guy was lost. It was so funny. I think Tara responded to the dude being lost too. Dude was lost. And he still somehow made it faster than fucking Tarkov did. How? Victor, do you understand? I don't. Like, somehow fucking Tarkov is slower. I think the Canadian? Oh, was it because she's Canadian? I've told her to stop being Canadian, man. First she speaks French, now she's Canadian. What next? A Mountie? I was like, what's a Mountie? A mountain? Oh, I forgot it's Cause like, don't Canadians have that as like a police instead of police or something? I know their Supreme Court or whatever looks like Santa Claus, but no, she said she rebukes French. She rebukes Frenchness, okay? She wouldn't do that to me. I know. Taking almost 20 minutes to get to a match in Tarkov, I felt like I was losing my hair. I felt like I was losing precious hours of my time on this planet. I thought when she took a piss break that we'd just immediately go and into a match. It's like universal karma and shit. That didn't happen for whatever reason that I'm not quite sure of. Canada is not real though to me, so the game did put you and pull me through the trenches. It did, and for what? What did they put me in there for? Cause it hates me? I think it's because it hates me. Victor. It's because it hates me specifically. Poma said it. It's because it hates me. It isn't real. Poma made it up to people. As it turns out, Canada is actually a social experiment ran by Poma Pon. And what do you mean we're not real? I mean, for the betterment of the world, you best not be real. We can't have America Light running around. We can't have awkward semi-Canada running around. What am I supposed to do? Huh? Hi! Ryan Gosling is an experiment made by Poma as well. He's Canadian. I don't believe that. I don't believe he was Canadian. I don't give a shit what you show me. He's not Canadian. Poma does not need Ryan Gosling for one. I forgot when you move yourself around, you shake yourself up and down, to and fro, and it moves you like crazy. I kind of forgot about that. I have so much trust in this top, dude. That's crazy. Wikipedia tells you where he was born. Don't trust the Wikipeds. Don't trust the Wikipedia pages. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They're liars. They're liar and deceivers. They don't know what they're talking about. Say I if you've ever read a Wikipedia page. 1, 2, 3. God, none of you. Fucking nobody reads that shit anyway. He's so cute. You know, it's been a hot minute since I busted out the Victor wall. I haven't done it in a minute. We're not gonna do it right now, but I really want to. We're not gonna bust out the Victor wall quite yet, right? Fuck yeah, yet. Oh. Alright, back to a regularly scheduled program. Why do you hate me? Sorry. Something just took over my brain for a second. I didn't mean for that to happen. I know you're streaming tonight. I knew I was streaming tonight. I forgot to post the schedule, I realized today. I was like, huh, it's a miracle you guys have all made it to every stream so far. I realized I didn't actually post the schedule this week. I have it written down, but do I want a Pepsi with that? What you doing tonight? It's a beautiful night. I'm looking for something dumb to do. Ah, baby, I think I wanna marry you. What am I doing tonight? I am hanging out with you. Big Mom! Big Mom! Big Man! Pikmin 1 and 2 and Pikmin 3. Pikmin you play control for the Wii. Pikmin 4 and 5, Pikmin 6, Pikmin 7, Pikmin 18, Billion and 11. Pikmin 3 Deluxe and Hey Pikmin. Pikmin Temptation and Pikmin Sin. Pikmin 4. I forgot what part that is. But did we ever finish Pikmin 2? No, we did not. It's been a hot minute. I think I might finish them all on a Twitch stream. No, it's funny. Sorry, this is so off topic. I was looking at myself for too long. But I was like, the one downside to sleeping in shirts like these, because I love sleeping in shirts like these. The only downside though is that your boob ends up in Narnia when you wake up. I don't know if any of you guys have boobs big enough to have them fall out of your shirt at night, but it's the worst thing to wake up to. Why are you in 2 different zip codes? Sorry, anyway, I just had a thought. Like, it bothers me though, dude. It's so fucking annoying. Heaven forbid I want to be able to, like... Heaven forbid I want to be able to just not have 6 miles south or 6 miles north. What the fuck? Like... Such a weird thing to complain about, but it genuinely is so annoying. I hate it. We'll try and make a break for it. It is. It doesn't even seem to matter what side I end up sleeping on, because sometimes I sleep on my back, and sometimes I sleep on my tum-tum, or sometimes I sleep on my sides. You just changed the southern for a few seconds. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I slip into accents all the time. That was like an intrusive thought, but it does sound like a pain. It is such a pain, dude. Sorry. I was trying to think of a comparison if you don't have boobs. I was like, imagine if one of your balls was like 10 miles the other way and your other ball was in the other. But that's not... I don't know if that's quite apt. I don't think that one's quite... I'd prefer not imagining that. Thank you. Now imagine a t-shirt like splitting them in half. That's kind of what's happening there. I'm sorry for the... Maybe in old age, who knows, when they're sagging, hanging to and fro and fro and to. It's not like they're not. Sadly, I can't conceptualize how uncomfortable that mental thought is. Like, the closest I can get to is imagining if my ovaries were outside of my body, and that's... I don't know, I feel like those are 2 different types of pain that we're talking about right now. So, I'm sorry for making you imagine that. Though, to be fair, I think... Here's the other thing. I think I just really want to talk about, like... I really like... So, as like a horror lover person, I think I just am really comfortable with the idea of gore. So I like talking about it sometimes. But I'm not good at looking at it. It's like the worst fucking thing ever. I love the concept. Viscera, like, I love the concept of a person staggering through, like, a worn building. desperate to find anybody, right? End of the world type shit, and they're like because like all of their like they've been gashed or holding their own organs and shit, and they're you know, they're doing that type of thing, and that like that's such a cool mental image. But as soon as I actually see something like that, I'm actually hiding behind my hands. I don't know. I think I'm just a silly Billy. I think that's my problem. But yeah. How... I'm looking at gore if it's an anime. Oh... I think my thing is I don't do well with gore in certain circumstances. As soon as my brain goes, oh shit, that's real. Then I start to get phantom pains and shit, and it freaks me the fuck out, and I get paranoid. Yeah, college biology will do that to a motherfucker. Shit, like, okay, I guess organs are in my face right now. What? Why? It's weird. And you kind of don't realize how gross the human body is. Like, typically when people look at, like... Oh, no, I can't do eye... So, no, it's really weird. I can't do eye injury stuff. I can't do neck injury stuff. And I can't do, like, veins or hands and wrists and stuff. That shit always... I get I'm squirming right now. I literally get so squirmy. I can't do it. It freaks me out so bad. But, like... I don't know, it depends. But legs okay? For the most part, unless they're like really focusing on like a tendon, like the Achilles, heel shit. I don't like when heels are sliced or anything like that. I think the only head gore that really messed with me is I think I watched this one horror franchise. I really liked it when it came out. Achilles Prince Spout. But I really liked this franchise when it came out a couple summers ago. Fear Street. I really liked it. I thought it was really fun. I really fucking love Fear Street, actually. Now I'm thinking about it. I actually really like Fear Street. But my favorite girl... Wait, actually, technically, okay, if you're ever gonna watch the movie, this is a spoiler, and I will jump up and down really fast once the spoiler's over, okay? So spoilers for Fear Street Part 1 in 3, 2, 1. Okay. So, she gets her head, like my favorite girl, she gets her head cut by a bread slicer. She gets her head cut by a bread slicer, and I think that freaked me out. I think I was also pissed because she's my favorite character. And I was like, I was rooting for her more than anyone else. But she gets her head cut by a bread slicer, and I was so fucking pissed off. I was terrified, but I was also really, really pissed. Like, that's terrifying. But also, how fucking dare you? Okay. But anyway, okay. Here, let me do the things that they know the spoiler's over. Spoilers over! Spoilers over! Spoiler over. Spoilers over. Did they at least cut out the cuss out the words? How fucking dare you? Spoilers for what? That was a spoiler for a death in Fear Street. College had cadavers, I was not prepared. Ooh, yeah, I don't think I can handle that. I think that's the other thing. If it's like an actual real person, I can't handle it. As long as I know in some part of my brain that it's fake, I can handle it. But anything real, I freak the fuck out. I'm the worst person to have in a situation of any sort, because I'm gonna be crying. The person hurting will always be like, dude, it's not that bad, and I'm hyperventilating. It's really bad. Do not... If you're dying and I'm your last chance... Hold on, I need to force my voice to be lower because my voice isn't back to normal. Hold on. It's almost back to normal. But it's not, so I have to force my voice to be lower because it's easier on my throat. Okay, yeah, okay, there we go. So, I'm good with horror when it's like not real. As soon as I know it's not real, I'm much better at handling it. It's like, oh wait, you weren't there for that. Never mind. I was gonna talk about something that happened offline, but you weren't there for that, so I'm not gonna talk about it. Anyway, I can handle some things. Oh, you know what I can't handle? And this is because I'm really, really unwell, mentally unwell about Until Dawn. I can't handle Matt's death by the creature when the creature picks you up and then puts a fucking fish hook through your fucking head. I can't do that, dude. That shit terrifies me. I can't do it. Also, it's so fucking funny. Every time I have to talk with my lower voice, I kind of... Until Dawn is terrifying. It is one of my favorite games of all time, but I've never played it because I was too scared to. I've owned it for a very long time. I was about to say, because you're sick, but I love your deep voice too. I'm glad you like my voice in all forms. Matt Death kind of deserved for what, though? What did he do? You know, I feel like people have such weird takes about Don't Starve. Not Don't Starve. Wow, I am the problem. Oh, thank you for the follow. Fish hooks outside of fishing scare the shit out of me. Fish hooks in fishing scare the shit out of me. I just feel like something bad's gonna happen. For dating Emily is my... Fuck you. Emily is my everything, okay? Are pretty with glasses on? Thank you. I love my glasses. I wear them to see. That's why whenever I'm streaming, I go, I can't see for shit. It's because I'm actually blind. And I know, like, you might think I'm joking. I'm not. I'm very blind. Emily's QTEs are the easiest in the game, but she has the most options to die. So, and that's the statistical truth. Her and Matt have some of the highest opportunities to die out of the entire cast, and I believe Emily barely squeaks by with the most amount of deaths in the game. So, you know, the devs really wrote a character that was supposed to be unlikable and then gave her the most options to die. I think the devs suck at. Whoa, Vanessa, slow down. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. Also, you know how sometimes like puts on a voice that's supposed to be like over dramatizing? I don't understand what you see in that woman. I'm sorry if my supposed friends, who all were assholes, by the way, because I don't think you understand this. All of those kids are assholes, like terrible fucking people. They're teenagers, okay? They're like 19, but they still suck. And if one of my friends, who I've known for ages, correction, if my ex-boyfriend pointed a gun at my face, all because one woman started screaming, oh no, you were bit. Oh god, that means she's gonna turn into one of them and we're locked in here. God, you know what would happen? I'm doing more than saying, here's the palm of my hand, you bitch. I'm doing more than that. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Also, Emily is the only smart one. Know why everyone lives? Because Emily's the only person with her shit together. That's the problem. I don't care if you're a mega bitch. If you saved my life, I could honestly give less of a fuck. Because, oh, you're a mega bitch, but I live tomorrow? Okay. I don't care. We have bigger shit to fry than that right now. Also, Mike's a mega bitch. Let's say that. Mike's a mega bitch. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm going to play a prank on someone I know who likes me. And then I'm gonna be upset when people are like, you're the last person she wants to see right now, Mike. Mike's a clutch? What do you mean? Mike's a dick. So by the way, so Jessica plans the prank on Hannah because Jessica says, oh, I'm just looking out for my girl M. A lie. Because Jessica clearly liked Mike at that point. Emily trusts her friend. All of them are complicit in this terrible prank. Hannah goes missing. Hannah and Beth die. Mike dumps Emily to get with Jessica and then comes back to the lodge and is like weird. He's just a weird guy to be around. However, Matt also just kind of sucks. He doesn't have any good dialogue options for interacting with Mike or Jessica because he's so insecure. And that's Matt's biggest problem, is that he's extraordinarily insecure. Mike fought them head on. I could give two. Mike, his entire plotline bores the hell out of me. It bores the hell out of me. Yeah, he fights the creatures, but like, dude, I didn't ask you to do that. Also, so does technically Chris. Also, because of Mike, Josh's ass gets up in the catacombs. Whose bright idea was it to leave someone outside? Yeah, if you miss one, QTE just fucking dies. Because so the reason why they do that, and the reason why Jessica isn't in most of the game, is because Jessica actually was supposed to die. She was not supposed to live. She was supposed to die there, no matter what you did. But they wanted to give everyone a chance to survive, except for Joshua in the first game. In the first game, he's the only person not allowed to live, and they only retconned that in the remake. So in order to do that, you have to have everyone survive the night. You have to have what's his sister's name? Hannah recognize Josh, and Josh recognized Hannah, meaning you have to get all of the I think it's all of the totems. You have to get all of the hunger totems too, I believe. And you need to find the grave with Hannah and Beth. You need to have Hannah and Beth's diary, and you need to have Josh be remorseful. And it only works if Josh is remorseful in the therapy sessions. So you have to pick the remorseful options too. Yeah, he needs everyone to survive. Yeah. Anyway, Josh is my favorite character in Until Dawn. He is my favorite character. I don't give a shit. And you know what's so embarrassing? You know what's so fucking embarrassing about saying Josh is my favorite character in Until Dawn? As what was the remorseful options when Dr. Hill, your bitch ass psychiatrist, is like, do you think they deserve this? You have to say no, I believe, and then I think you have to be remorseful about putting them through the night that you put them through. Which, I mean, honestly, if it's me and I found out that while I was drunk and I let you guys stay at my place in my family's home, you guys pulled a prank on my sister that got both of them killed. You're seeing me in the news, dude. Are you kidding me? You killed my sisters. You're lucky all I'm doing is pyrotechnics. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? You are lucky. But if that's the case, then the part in which he asks who he likes completely makes the remorseful route pointless. No, the point of so the reason why they have that section of who he likes is Josh is supposed to be very unlikable to most audiences, and you're supposed to dislike Josh and Emily the most. You're supposed to pick them, and then most of the time people will pick Josh as being the least likable. And most people will end up picking that they think men are less trustworthy, that women don't scare them as much as men do. The whole point is it's supposed to be pointing towards either your guilt of Hannah and Beth's death, or your dislike for yourself. That's what most of the therapy options are supposed to be telling Josh as a character, not the player. The player, it's supposed to be helping flesh out the horrors and the jump scares and all that shit. And it's supposed to fuck with your head of, oh, what's going on? Who do I save? Do I care? Da 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 da. But it's a good framing device for the game, for the rest of the game. It also dictates what spooks you get later down the line. But, you know, other than Until Dawn, which game from them do you like the most? People don't mention Man of Medan enough. I vaguely remember Man of Medan. I vaguely remember a lot of their other projects, but I don't remember them the most. Did they do The Quarry as well? Was The Quarry them? It's super massive, right? I know The Quarry was pretty popular, though The Quarry was so fucking funny. The Quarry was so funny. In some ways, clearly how they intended, but in some ways, clearly how they did not intend. I had a lot of mixed feelings. Was The Quarry supposed to be a prequel? I didn't pick up on that, but I have a lot of mixed feelings about The Quarry. Oh, you know what? I'd love to play. Is it Man of Medan? Which is the co-op game that's kind of like these, where you're on the boat, right? And you can play it with 2 people. I'd love to do that with like Poma or something. That would be really. The Quarry was an interesting game, but I never got heavily invested. No, I agree. I watched The Quarry a couple of times because I didn't want to spend money on it. But that being said, was it that good? No. But did I enjoy it? Yes. My issue is I felt like it was harder to tell what was leading the character death. Not to say that in Until Dawn you always understood. Let me fucking tell you, trying to keep Matt alive is such a bullshit endeavor. Oh, don't hand him the flare gun immediately because for some stupid ass reason he'll fire it immediately. What? Oh my god, I almost knocked down my microphone. Oh my god, I need to stop talking with my hands. But yeah, no, whose stupid idea was it to be like, oh, you handed him the flare gun instead of keeping it, you're trying to be nice? He uses it immediately, which means Emily's the smarter person here in this situation. Why the fuck is Emily the only smart person? Oh, I guess because she has a 4.0. Honor roll, bitch. Try thinking about that when you're sleeping your way into a job. I remember so much of this dialogue. It was just a prank hand. Emily was bit. It didn't mean anything. They literally said the bites are harmless. Which means so many people could have shot Emily and then found out they did it for no reason. And you know what's sad? A lot of people just didn't care. The most useful person on their team. And this is my other thing. I think it's also just because I'm really unwell about zombies, right? About zombie apocalypses and stuff. Because I really like apocalypse preparation. I used to be really into apocalypse bunkers and apocalypse prepare kits and stuff. So I think it's because I view people in these types of scenarios as resources rather than people. I think that's also why, unless I form an emotional attachment, that's typically why I make the assessments I do. I do have an emotional attachment to Emily, but when I'm talking to people who dislike her, I tend to go back to my initial default reactions to every single character. So if I were to put them on a grading scale, Matt, Emily, no, not Matt, Mike, Emily, and Sam are the most useful people you can have. Chris falls in 4th purely because he can shoot a gun, but he's not very athletic. So for athleticism, Sam and Mike clearly take the cake. But for intelligence and actual, I thought they were related to vampires. I don't know what their lore is, but I do know that I like assessing people based off their skills of survivability in apocalypse settings. I do it with everyone. And one day I will do it to you. I will figure out a way to get your guys' communal assessment. I have a quiz to assess people's abilities to survive in a zombie apocalypse. But if I were to look at who is the most valuable of the members in Until Dawn, it is definitely Emily, because she's the only person who thinks of strategies and long-term planning. Not when she's panicked, so not when people are yelling at her, but when she's yelling at others, she does just fine. Which is the important. Prepper, doomsday prepper, rah-rah, it's true. I'm something of a doomsday prepper myself. But no, I just really like it. So are you making the team? Hell no. I dabble in doomsday prep. Yeah. Yes! Gotta get that freeze dried blood, dude. But no, I'm not making the team. I'm completely washed. Your goat is washed, dude. At best, I can leave, like, you know how in horror games and shit, you'll find survivor notes? That's what you'll find of me. And it turns out I'm, like, patient 0. That's how bad my immune system is. I would not be surprised. I'd be useless. That's fair. Most people are gonna die upon outbreak anyway. Don't worry. And I feel like this makes people, like, whenever I talk to people, they always get upset because they're like, "Why'd you bother asking me all these questions if you're just gonna tell me I die immediately anyway?" And I'm like, well. So here's the thing about like most illness, zombie infection, end of the world type shit is that nobody fucking sees it coming. You know, you're not gonna wake up and be like, oh, today's the day, unless you're me and everywhere you go, every single time of day. You go, man, would this be a good place to be in the middle of a zombie outbreak? I do it literally everywhere I go, no matter what's happening. If I'm in Uber, if I'm in a plane, if I'm anywhere, if I'm traveling, if I'm just going out to the shops, if I'm going out to the shops. I do it literally fucking everywhere. It would suck if zombies could run really fast. It depends on the situation. But I know that for most people, most of the population, they're just gonna die immediately. It's good to be prepared. I'm not prepared. I'm more so like ready for the end of the world. I mean, to take me is what I mean. IRL anime. Yeah, no, exactly. Thank you, Immortal. Sorry, you made me very happy with saying that. Any major city, if you live in any major city, you're definitely dead. You're so definitely dead. Any densely populated area, quite frankly, you're going to be dead. If you do not have a way of containing your own food source and making sure that you can filter for airborne pathogens, if you do not have any survivor skills when it comes to growing food, maintaining food, crop rotation, if you don't have any experience, airborne would get so many people. You would have to be immune or else you're just dying. So I don't typically factor those in purely because it's just so difficult. I like to focus either on saliva or blood, typically because that's just easier to manage. But there's also some stuff that comes from water contamination. Those are always really interesting because then you'd have to did you ever play Plague Inc? Yes, I have it on my phone. But I used to get too paranoid about Plague Inc. Evolved purely because I'd get so sad at the idea of everyone I know dying. So I had to stop playing it because I'd get panic attacks at the idea of everyone dying immediately. I don't know. I think I'm just very paranoid about that sort of thing. However, I do still play it. I got over it, but I bought it and then I was like, oh wait, fuck, this could be terrible. So many people I care about would die and there's nothing I could do about it. This is awful. This is horrible. What do I do? And then I'd be like, well, good thing big titties disease is not going to be taking over the world anytime soon. Good thing ass face is not taking over the world anytime soon. Just you wait, I'm counting on it, dude. But what if it did? It would be kind of funny. To be fair, I wouldn't mind. It could be a lot worse, huh? But yeah, no, I just like this sort of thing. Then we could say what you called it. Yeah. Oh, isn't there a game called like 60 Seconds or something that's kind of similar? Like End of the World, Doomsday Preppy? I think I'd kind of like that. Also, do you guys... Oh, get some rest, get some rest. Do you guys remember... There was this really old... Not really old, but like... Old in the span of internet dumb. Hold on, I have hicks. There was an older game that's like, I have a girlfriend and she's a zombie or something like that. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? You're like two stick figures and you know what I'm talking about? I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but it's a really cute game in my opinion. I know the song, not the game. No. Wait, did I fuck up the name of the game? It's the grand finale. That's not what we're talking about. Not end of the world as we know it. What's it? I saw her standing there and she was a zombie. Ah, that's what it's called. Sorry, I had to look it up. I saw her standing there, but she was a zombie. It's a little game about you as a stick figure and you're crushing on this girl. And I think it's like a puzzle game. And was it Flash? Yeah, it was a Flash game. It's a Flash game. And she was a pink stick figure thing. Not a proper stick figure, it's just like a stick with a head. Looked like little eyes. And it was really cute. It was really cute. I don't know why that came to my mind, but I really wanted to talk about it for a hot second. Sounds obscure? Was I obscure? I never really thought I was obscure. I think I'm pretty mainstream. No? Okay, mainstream is probably not the right word either, because I don't think people read Dojin like I do. There's a lot of obscure Flash games. I fucking loved Flash games, though. I kind of was addicted. Like about Doomsday, One Chance. Oh, yeah. I know what One Chance is, right? Isn't it like One Chance to Save the World or something? Yeah. I know this game. This game's so fucking sad, dude. One Chance is so sad. There's your model glitch and you puff out your cheeks. Yeah. Why? It catch your eye. I know, it makes me so upset. So much of the world I loved was fucking Flash games, and now it doesn't work anymore. I'm so upset. And I think that's the weirdest thing as we get further and further away from like 2010 is how much of the internet has changed, and changed in ways that I personally find quite abrasive to my sense of self. Flash games were my favorite, and I miss DeviantArt. I miss artists on DeviantArt, and I miss Happy Wheels. I miss, dude, it's fucking crazy. That's me insane. I lived on new ground. Hell yeah. Change is hard, gotta roll the punches. Take me back, help me make the most of freedom and of pleasure. Nothing ever lasts forever. Everybody wants to rule the world. Yeah, I don't like how everything is in 5 sites, and I also hate that all of those sites are unusable. They fucking suck to use. Like, they feel awful to use. I miss older Instagram, to be true. Not even that I used it properly, but it was easy to find artists on there. You know? Easier anyway. Because everyone was posting photos. Easier to like... Did you like Club Penguin? No. So this is gonna be so fucking embarrassing. I thought that Club Penguin was a scam to fish your information. I thought the same of like all of those stuff, of Neopets and shit. I tried them on other people's computers because I was like, oh, your shit's already hacked. Mind you, I have fried like 3 computers to viruses trying to get like sketchy Japanese stuff. I didn't even say it was Dojin, what the fuck? Well, like, sometimes it's difficult to like... You know what? Let's just move on. Let's move on. Moving on. Why are you all focused on stuff? Oi! Hello, players. I'm talking a little bit lower because my voice is dead. Also, we have 6 minutes left before I absolutely have to leave. Don't ask why it's 6 minutes. Don't ask about that. Oh no, I was always too scared of pirate media because I thought that like the feds would know immediately. Even with movies, I was like, how dare you burn a CD? They'll know. I was a really big goody two shoes. Unless it was like with anime. And I was like, I will pay everyone to give me anime directly into my veins. Now, I cannot live off of cable anymore. I need internet access. My voice will get better. It's almost there. I have a lot more bass to my voice now. I have a lot more volume. Yeah, no. I never torrented anything because I was too scared I'd get viruses. And then I get viruses trying to do things the ethical way, but I'd be relying on YouTube videos that were in different languages that were clearly a scam. But it was the new internet age, so I was just like, oh, fancy! Not bonsai buddy, dude. I love that. I love that school computers just were rife with trouble. Nothing good happened on a school computer, I believe. But yeah, no. I don't think I'm good at downloading things is my thing. I think I can never find an ethical source. I always think I'm finding the ethical source. I'll pay money to download things. And then it's just like, haha, you've been hacked. No. Please. It's terrible. It's terrible. Oh my god, learning to unzip a file. Oh my gosh, do you remember when WinRAR wasn't like common? When it stopped being a thing that just came. I feel like when it just like stopped being easier to find. I feel like WinRAR used to be really easy. And then oh my gosh, sorry, you said Minecraft mods and I immediately got thrusted back into, what was it? Was it 2014? And trying to install mods as an incompetent asshole, it was over for me, dude. I couldn't, everything broke and I think I got viruses. I don't know. I don't even know if I ever got viruses on the computer I'm thinking of, because I ended up dropping it on my PlayStation controller. And I dropped it on the edge, so it shattered like the inside of the screen somehow. Curse word was compromised. It's embarrassing because I thought I heard someone call my name. I was just hallucinating and I broke a computer. I was so devastated. I was so upset. I had to wait years to get another one, dude. Shit's expensive. I hate, that's why, and I know, oh, we have 2 minutes. Okay, I know my gym mates are always like, why don't you just use stop using your old computer? Your old computer's ass. But that old computer costs money, you know? I'm not just gonna get rid of it. Do I think I'll be streaming tomorrow? What day is tomorrow? Most likely, yeah. I was debating. That was the one thing. I think that's the reason I didn't post a schedule immediately, is because I was like, should I stream Thursday? Or should I rest up Thursday? But I'm pretty sure I wrote it down. You will definitely see me Saturday. You'll definitely see me Sunday. You'll most likely see me Friday. I think I planned for something Friday. My brain's just kind of not on. Oh, and bollocks, I gotta go. Pretend I didn't just say that. All right, guys. Can you guys pretend I didn't just say that? Can you guys? Thanks. Yep. I love you guys. I love seeing you guys here. It always makes me so happy. Thank you for taking care of me. Thank you for looking after me. I really appreciate it. Please have a good rest of your day. Have a good rest of your evening. Say I love you to Papa Victor. I love you, Victor. I love you, Victor. Bye bye.